Hey guys, welcome to Redman. Tyler Killgore here, and today I have a special, not really special, but I did promise a repair video of a turntable. So here it is. It's a Realistic Lab 260, and I'm just going to kind of go over the parts as I fix it and give you guys a couple different, like what the different parts are and what they mean. So first off, this wood base is your plinth. As you can see, this is a belt drive turntable, and what belt drive turntables do is that means that the motor is not connected to the platter or the actual table assembly, and it's connected via a belt rather than the motor being attached. This is the spindle. This is where your record player your records go. This rubber is a mat, so it's nothing special. Alright, this is your tone arm. As you can see, it's an S tone arm. It has an adjustable counterweight, which is the most important thing. I'll show you guys how to set that. It has a tone arm lock here, and it has a Q arm lever, which helps whenever there's a head shell on the other end. But the Q arm lever in general will help you put the record arm down nice and easy. This is your anti-skate. Generally, you want to set it to the same setting that your tone arm counterweight's at, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And then here's the reject button, and all this does is automatically pick up the tone arm and bring it back. Not all record players have this, so this one does. So alright, so in terms of new parts, first off we have a head shell, which is what attaches to the end of the arm. And here's the cartridge and stylus assembly. And this is what will play your actual music. This is what turns the vibration of the grooves into noise. So first off, let's change the belt before we go any further. Alright, so here's the belt. It's basically just a big rubber band. So how you put it on is first you take off this mat, then you'll take off this platter, if it wants to cooperate. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. Alright. You know, I've had these fall out on me by not paying attention. But of course, whenever you want to get it out, you can't. That's just the way life goes. Aha! There it goes. And so here's the belt. Bye-bye, belt. You're old. No one needs you. And over here is your motor. This is your reject function. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but the old one is stretched quite a bit compared to the new one. So I'm going to start by putting it around the edge of this platter. Sometimes it doesn't like to cooperate. There it goes. And now you see these windows in the platter? Hold on to the belt in one hand. Drop that down. And then just let go of it right on the rubber band. Woo! Get it spinning a couple times back and forth just to seat the belt. Make sure there's no twists in it anywhere. And there you go. In this case, a too tight belt would be a little bit better than a too loose belt to start out with, because they will settle. Alright. So then you put the mat back on. And if all you were doing was changing the belt, you'd be done. But that's not all we're doing today. Alright. So now we're going to take the head shell and put the cartridge in it. So this is an Audio-Technica head shell. Very good quality head shell. As you can see, there's 4 wires. There's a red, a white, a blue, and a green. Alright, so first off, you see the red, the white, the blue, and the green? That's what you're matching the wires up to. So you'll just kind of come in here and scooch them on. This part isn't very difficult. I say, I'm sure I can screw it up if you want. Then the red one. Be careful, these wires are pretty doggone fragile. Don't want to break one. Alright, that part's finished. And you'll need to kind of like scrunch these wires up, but as long as they don't go over where your stylus is, you'll be okay. So, there's that. Alright, so I did one of these sides, this one, off camera, but I'll do the other one on camera. Woo! How predictable. So let me get out of the bag here. Here we go. It's pretty easy. There's a hole in the actual cartridge itself that it goes into. You just kind of slide it in there. Woo! You'll take your little nut, if I can show it. You'll take your little nut, and you'll just kind of pin it on there with your finger where it can't move. And most cartridges include a little screwdriver. You'll just come over here and screw it in. It doesn't have to be super tight, but you don't want it to move around very much on you. So, but that'll be good enough for right now because it's not aligned yet. So, I'm not going to go over aligning in this video. Maybe in another one. But make sure it's on there good, where it won't move around. Unclip your tone arm and stick her in. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I will go over aligning in this video. But anyway, so there you go. You now have a cartridge attached to your tone arm. So now you're getting fancy. All right. So this measures the weight in grams that is on the put down here. And that's what we're going to use for our tracking force. So this is a tracking force gauge. They're like $16 on Amazon. And a good worthwhile purchase. So slide this stylus protector off. It doesn't matter where you put it on here. This is as long as it's zeroed out and whenever you set it down. Alright, let's see what it's sitting at. 1.34. This cartridge calls for 2.5. So, next we're going to take, there we go, the counterweight. We're going to pull this off real quick. And we're going to turn it to the clockwise, anti-clockwise position. Pardon me. Anyways, you want to scoot the counterweight inwards. So you'll be, and then you'll try it again. 1.6. So we're getting there. I'm just going to make a bigger adjustment this time. Boom. 2.15. I'm going to set it to 2.4. 2.33. Somewhere between 2.4 and 2.5. 2.42. There you go. And so now, after I do that, I usually take this number and I very carefully turn it to where it matches. And then we'll reweigh it. 2.46. That's close enough. So, there you go. And that's how you find tracking force. Alright guys, here's a cartridge alignment tool that takes up the entirety of the record player. You can get some that just that only are this, and you can print some off online, but I went ahead and bought just a whole acrylic one because there's also a strobe disc on this side. So alright, and so what you'll do is you'll line it up with the first one. Alright, and you'll want to make it parallel, and as you can see, it's not very parallel. So what I need to do is tweak it towards the inside a little bit more. And let's check this one real quick, and you will need to rotate this or else it won't work. And this one is not quite parallel, but it's pretty close. And I'll check the overhang. Again, you're going to have to rotate it. That one's good. So, we just need to twist it inwards a little bit, and we'll be dead on. Alright guys, this is kind of hard to see, but I did a little bit of adjustment, and the cantilever, which is the part the stylus sits on, is parallel with this inner line now. So let me just kind of bring it down and show you guys. It's not going to want to focus for me, but maybe it will. Probably not. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you guys. Alright, so after forcing it to focus, you can see how it is, the cantilever is now parallel. And if we move it up, sorry it's so shaky. If we move it up and do the same over here, I need to look with my eyes and not with the monitor. You probably shouldn't be dragging your brand new stylus on here, but you see it's more of the same. So that's good. It means it's aligned. Whoa. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you aren't already. Well, like the video. Then subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be more of this kind of stuff later on. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be more tech focused for a little bit, and I'm going to have a special 3 or 4 part series on computers, so it'll be an interesting time for you guys. Anyone can do this. As you can see, I did it this was all in real time, like except one screw. Everything was done in real time. So it's took about 20 minutes, and this turntable now has a value maybe $75 to $100 more than whenever I picked it up. So, I consider 30 minutes of my time worth that much money, and like that was while recording everything. So, anyways, like I said, like, subscribe, and stay tuned because I can't wait for this new series and to see how you guys react to it. Thanks for watching, guys.